Hey everybody, welcome to the Leek. I'm John as always, and this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a good long while, and with the 25th anniversary of Magic Celebrations kicking off, and a set releasing today that's all about discovering treasure, I want to share with you and find out how you discovered Magic the Gathering. Now, normally I'd say like, share, blah, blah, blah at the end, but this time around I'd really love if you spread this far and wide because I'm going to tell you my Magic discovery story. And I'd love to hear yours, other content creators, pros, wizards staff, and really just everyone's story of how they found this game that we all love. So let me know how you found it, share it with your favorite creators, pros, whoever, get them to do a video, a tweet, an article, whatever, and let's reminisce on this great game. So my Magic discovery story goes back a little ways, not the full 24 years. Magic's general release was August 5th, 1993, 24 years ago, a couple months ago, but it does go back 22 years to August 1995, which puts me at 11 years old. I'd been buying a magazine somewhat regularly called Disney Adventures. It was often sold in grocery store checkout lines and was ostensibly a comic book with some movies, TV shows, game articles that were rad, tubular, and other 90s objectives. Really, it was just a whole bunch of veiled advertisements to sell kids other stuff. Now, in August 1995, I picked up an issue because, come on, it had the White Power Ranger on the cover and talked about the first Power Rangers movie that was coming out. How could I not grab this issue? Now, this isn't the original one that I bought. This one came to me through the power of eBay for the cost of 99 cents. But I took this issue home and pored over the Power Rangers articles, skipped over the comics based on movies that I didn't really care about. I still haven't seen Pocahontas to this day. And I saw this article about a game called Magic the Gathering. This article is definitely sparse. It has some really cool artifacts of Magic's history, including referring to what we now call the multiverse by its original name of Dominia, mentioning the original booster pack price of $2.50, which adjusted for inflation would be $4 today, so Magic pack prices actually haven't really gone up. And my favorite part, a description of some of the most sought-after cards, including Black Lotus, and I quote, "A card no longer in print, valued at approximately $150. Oh boy. So anyways, that little article and the pictures of those cards had me absolutely hooked. I went to a game store that I unfortunately can't remember the name of and picked up a revised gift box, which apparently is going for around $1,000 sealed on eBay. Also, fun side note, this same box can actually be seen in an episode of Seinfeld. From there, I was totally hooked and pretty quickly discovered a friend of mine regularly played it with his brother. We eventually hooked in a group of friends who would play it at recess, after school, birthday parties, and really any time that we could. Without sleeves, of course, and with decks consisting of well over 60 cards. Unfortunately, I only kept playing Magic for a few years until I started high school when suddenly I was way too cool to be playing Magic. Spoiler alert, I wasn't actually that cool. I eventually sold off or threw out everything I had. But in 2011, a web series that I religiously watched called The Totally Rad Show, you may know co-host Jeff Kanata from various podcasts or Dan Trachtenberg as director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, where they reviewed movies, games, TV shows, and all kinds of nerd stuff. It was around this time that they started playing Magic a bit and advertising the Magic Celebration Day, an event where stores would give you a free pack and you'd play a mini Masters tournament, adding a pack for each win that you got. My friend Josh wanted to check it out, and knowing that I had a history with Magic, asked if I wanted to tag along, and I was hesitant. I'd never actually played competitively in a store, but I decided to go for it. Well, I walked out hooked, pre-ordered a fat pack of the upcoming set Innistrad, which sounded like it might be cool. It was. And now we're here. The following year, I fulfilled my childhood ambition of becoming a Magic judge. I've got a YouTube channel dedicated to the game that's over 3 years old now. I've met a multitude of friends through the game, and I really couldn't imagine my life without being back in the world of Magic the Gathering. So as I said, I really want to hear how you found Magic. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know on Twitter. If you're up to it, do a full video recap. Let's hear those memories about the old glory days, whether those glory days were a decade after I'd stopped playing Magic, or if they were in the wild days of 40-card decks with no 4 of restriction. Good old channel Fireball. Share this video with your favorite friends, pros, creators, Wizards employees, whoever's Magic discovery story you want to hear. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at the Mana Leek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at facebook.com/themanaleek, twitch.tv/themanaleek, and patreon.com/themanaleek. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button. Click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.